With a surge of respiratory illnesses in toddlers and young children, and that spike in patients is putting a strain on many facilities. Channel 3's Mark Robbins is joining us live from the newsroom with more on exactly what is happening here. Mark.
Good evening. This virus, which is called respiratory syncytial virus, RSV for short, is not uncommon. But what is uncommon and alarming is the variety of this virus and the frequency doctors are seeing it at this time of year. RSV normally presents itself closer to the winter months. It's so common, doctors agree most children will get it at some point of childhood, just not that severe, more like the cold or flu.
We used to have kind of a seasonality to different viruses, like the one right now, respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, would come in December, it would go away, followed by influenza, it would go away, and another one. What seemed to happen with COVID is that now they're all circulating at the same time.
This respiratory illness is most commonly seen in toddlers and young children. Many in medicine believe the recent surge is a byproduct of COVID-19, not the illness, but the fact children have been more isolated over the past couple of years to protect against COVID.
I think their immune system just hasn't seen the number of viruses a typical child prior to the pandemic would have seen. And therefore, when you have 5 or 6 different viruses, you can become sick with one right after the other.
And that multiplying is part of the problem. While the increased volume of patients is not completely unexpected, the recent surge has put a strain on hospitals and facilities. Adding staff and makeshift facilities, calling in government help may all be considered to deal with the flood of patients.
We have been planning for this for the last couple of years and are having constant meetings about how we can best utilize our space and our staff to make sure that every child who needs our care we're able to care for. And frankly, as we move forward, every option will be on the table if it's necessary.
Conventional thought is things will subside in the next few months. However, doctors urge parents to make sure their children are up to date on all vaccinations. In addition, doctors urge that surfaces and toys that are used are wiped and sanitized. This virus, unlike COVID-19, does linger and spread by physical contact with inanimate objects. I'm Mark Robbins, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.